Chipko Movement, also called Chipko Andolan, a non-violent social and ecological movement by rural villagers, particularly women, in India in the 1970s, aimed at protecting trees and forests slated for government-backed logging. The movement originated in the Himalayan region of Uttar Pradesh, later Uttarakhand, in 1973, and quickly spread throughout the Indian Himalayas. The Hindi word Chipko means to hug or to cling to, and reflects the demonstrators' primary tactic of embracing the trees to impede the loggers. Sundarlal Bahugana, a noted environmentalist who initiated the Chipko movement, was born on January 9, 1927. The man who has been fighting for the preservation of forests in the Himalayas celebrates his 90th birthday today. Sundarlal Bahuguna has contributed globally through awareness-raising measures concerning deforestation, the negative effects of liquor on mountain life, and the health of the Ganges River. Through his work, Sundarlal has become synonymous with the Chipko movement. He was one of the first people to point out the fallacies of judgment when creating the Tehri Dam. Sundarlal's outspoken views have ignited the young people of India into action to perpetuate the protest against the ecological ruin imposed on India. He will be most remembered in history for igniting a grassroots movement for protecting the environment. They aren't characters, actually. Some of them were just involved. Both female and male activists played pivotal roles in the movement, including Gaura Devi, Sudesha Devi, Bakhnik Devi, Shadi Prasad Bhatt, Sundarlal Bahuguna, Govind Singh Rawat, Dum Singh Neji, Shamsher Singh Bisht, and Gahna Shyam Rathuri, the Chipko poet, whose songs are still popular in the Himalayan region. Shadi Prasad Bhatt was awarded the Ramon Magsaysay Award in 1982, and Sundarlal Bahuguna was awarded the Padma Vibhushan in 2009. The original Chipko movement was started around 260 years back in the early part of the 18th century in Rajasthan by this community. A large group of them from 84 villages led by a lady called Amrita Devi laid down their lives in an effort to protect the trees from being felled on the orders of the Maharaja of Jodhpur. After this incident, the Maharaja gave a strong royal decree preventing the cutting of trees in all Bishnoi villages. The first Chipko action took place spontaneously in April 1973 in the village of Mandal in the upper Alakananda Valley, and over the next 5 years spread to many districts of the Himalayas in Uttar Pradesh.
It was sparked off by the government's decision to allot a plot of forest area in the Alaknanda Valley to Sports Goods Company. This angered the villagers because their similar demand to use the wood for making agricultural tools had been earlier denied. With encouragement from a local NGO, non-governmental organization, DGSS or Dasali Gram Swaraja Sang, the women of the area under the leadership of an activist Chandi Prasad Bhatt went into the forest and formed a circle around the trees preventing the men from cutting them down. The success achieved by this protest led to the similar protest in the other parts of the country, from their origins as a spontaneous protest against logging abuses in Uttar Pradesh and the Himalayas. Supporters of the Chipko movement, mainly village women, have successfully banned the felling of trees in a number of regions and influenced natural resource policy in India. Doom Singh Negi and Vakni Devi and many other village women were the first to save trees by hugging them. In 1970s, an organized resistance to the destruction of forests spread throughout India and came to be known as the Chipko Movement. The name of the movement comes from the word embrace, as the villagers hugged the trees and prevented the contractors from felling them. Mr. Bahuguna coined the Chipko slogan, "Ecology is permanent economy." Mr. Chandi Prasad Bhatt is another leader of the Chipko movement. He encouraged the development of local industries based on the conservation and sustainable use of forest wealth for local benefit. Mr. Ganesham Raturi, the Chipko poet whose songs echo throughout the Himalayas of Uttar Pradesh, wrote a poem describing the method of embracing the trees to save them from felling. Embrace the trees and save them from being felled. The property of our hills, save them from being looted.
The theme of the story is all about the love of the villagers in the forest. They are willing to risk their lives to protect the trees.